Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you like this video. With that, let's get into it. This, by far, was somehow the most embarrassing and worst luck you could ever have. Right now, you watch the pro hero that had saved you and the recovery girl discuss back and forth the villain that had hit you. Once again, you tried to speak, but not even a squeak fell from your lips, and you fell back onto the nursing bed. These next few weeks were gonna be terrible unless somehow you could convince your crush to kiss you, and that would be the most challenging experience of your life. Soon, recovery girl sent you on your way, having no way to reverse the quirk, and you were slumped. Thankfully, the villain's quirk only hit you, and the pro hero had taken the damage of injuries for you. When they saved you, you shuffled inside the complex, ignoring the calls of your name from the other students in the dorm room lounge. Instead, you ducked into the closing elevator and realized you were stuck with your crush out of all people, Katsuki Bakugou. For once, getting hit with a quirk, part of you thanked God for having a reason to actually not talk to him, since whenever you tried, you always became a flustered mess. He looked at you weirdly, knowing you had missed all day, and looked without a scrape or sickness. "What's wrong with you, idiot?" he growled out, and you looked up at him, pointing at your throat, opening your mouth, trying to let the noise out, and the only thing that came from your throat was air. One of his eyebrows worked up, and you looked confused. "You lost your voice?" You shrugged at the question before thinking. A blush rose to your cheeks as he pointed at his hands and mimicked the same motion he does when he releases explosions. "My quirk?" He gathers by your actions, and you nod before pointing at your throat again. This time around, it clicks in his head, and his expression shifts from confusion to anger. "A villain, huh?" He growls out, and you look away, nodding. He huffs, growling more under his breath as he calmed himself down for your sake. "Want to watch a movie or something?" he asked quietly, and you nodded. Within a week, you had already gotten tired of the lacking voice. Within the first few hours, you had thought of the solution over and over in your head. One kiss couldn't be that hard to get, but that might ruin your friendship with him. Without him, you know it would be hard, since often he was your stone, the one person you could rely on, and a single kiss could help you, but ruin the one thing going for you. You decided that you could always write a note to him, and hopefully get the guts to just slide it in his locker. That way, you didn't have to face his immediate reaction. Though, in an hour, the floor around your desk was covered in white balls scrambled up, with purple ink written across them. in all different ways. This might be harder than you thought. And school started shortly. Quickly leaving the room and wearing to the school was no problem, but the ideas that surged through your brain were, how about the note that reads, "One kiss could cure my sickness. Will you be my medicine?" Nope, definitely lurky, and you will explode half the school for that. Maybe something like, "Be my cure and kiss me?" Definitely not. Too straightforward. As your body sat down in its task, you ignored Mr. Rizal's voice. You wrote pickup line after pickup line, ignoring the calls of your name. Suddenly, an explosion landed against your desk, making you jump out of your skin, and your eyes jumped to meet the red ones you had grown to love. "What are you doing, idiot?" he grumbled out. A few students paying attention, while the others were focused on getting into groups for studying. You tried to clear your desk quickly, but he was too quick for you, and knocked a note away from you, reading it. You hid your face away in your arms before you felt a sharp poke to the back of your head, and you looked up slightly. "What's the meaning of this? I can tell it's from me, because you wouldn't be so shy as you always are around me if it wasn't. So what's the deal?" He leaned in close, both hands now on your desk, and his face only inches away from yours. "I was just kind of hoping that you'd, fall in love with me." You wrote back without looking up again, knowing that the blush would reach your ears if you indeed did look back up. He looked at it with a quirked eyebrow before rolling his eyes and picking up your chin with his hand and kissing you in front of the whole class. "Well, that was easy since I've been from day one. You're just too much of an idiot and don't realize that, do you?" He smirks and leans in again, and a loud dull sound, followed by squeals and cheers, comes from the rest of the class. "Stop watching us, losers!" he yells out, and you just laugh loudly, knowing now that this boy was yours for life. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.